The Tivoli Theater has been an iconic landmark here in Chattanooga for nearly 100 years. But the Tivoli Foundation announced they have lost $4 million in revenue because of the pandemic. They are coming up with ways to stay in business, and Channel 3's Jake Chapman checks it out.
Live theater and shows have been some of the hardest hit businesses during the pandemic, and with the seats still empty here at the Tivoli, it may be years before they can recover.
It's been a very difficult time, and it's been a very challenging time for performing arts organizations in general.
The sign outside the Tivoli has been dark since March. It's been months since an audience gathered here to watch a live show.
It's an iconic piece of Chattanooga's history. The Tivoli really is what makes our quality of life in Chattanooga so great.
Before the pandemic, Nick Wilkinson with the Tivoli Foundation says they dramatically increased the number of shows booked at the Tivoli, Walker Theater, and Memorial Auditorium. But COVID-19 has presented a difficult challenge.
Now, this has gone on longer than anyone ever thought, so unfortunately those rescheduled shows have become canceled shows, and that's where we've lost a lot of our revenue.
And profits have taken a dive.
Estimated we've lost around $4 million in revenue that we would have otherwise received and that we would have otherwise reinvested back into the Tivoli.
The damage caused by COVID-19 could last for some time as the pandemic continues.
We're very challenged right now. I mean, we all are. And unfortunately, there will be some groups that will not make it. How much of an impact this pandemic has had on our financial future.
But the foundation is doing everything they can to stay in business by creating the Tivoli Foundation Recovery Fund.
And really help us get through this difficult patch in order to make sure performing arts organizations like the Tivoli Theater, like the Walker Theater, like the Memorial Auditorium are around for our quality of life when this is all said and done.
Which can help pay bills and other expenses.
It can mean everything from helping us keep the lights on in one of the buildings, replacing a bulb in the marquee, to even what it costs to keep the heat and air on in the Memorial Auditorium for a month. 100-year-old buildings are not cheap. And they're not meant to be cheap.
Though it isn't clear when there'll be another live performance at the Tivoli, Wilkinson believes the arts will survive through community support and people will fill the seats here soon.
And once this is all through, we're going to be off like a rocket ship because every artist and every venue and all the audience, they're all going to want to come out and have a great night and a great event at the Tivoli. So I bet we'll have more shows than we've ever had. We just have to make it through this period.
Reporting in Chattanooga, Jake Chapman, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
Community support is what the foundation is counting on. We've made it easy to find links if you'd like to donate. Click on this story under the coronavirus tab on both our app and website.